So as you all know, Spider-Man: A Brand New Day is coming out, so I felt compelled to make a video talking about all Spider-Man live-action movies. And so we're starting today with the very first one, Spider-Man. Sam Raimi, Spider-Man. So, what is there to talk about in this movie? To me, my opinion, this is the worst Spider-Man movie we have in terms of live action. Now I know a lot of people like Toby, a lot of people like this movie. This movie is a classic. It's really cool. I think that my problem with this movie is the same problem that I have with the second movie, and that is that the villain carries the whole movie. Like William Dafoe is really good as Green Goblin. He's a great Green Goblin. That's fantastic, but he carries the movie. I don't like Tobey Maguire as a Spider-Man. Like I don't even know him as in person, so I don't know how to uh, you know. But I don't like Tobey Maguire as Spider-Man. I don't think that he's a good Spider-Man. I don't think that he's a good Peter Parker. I think that he was just really bad, really not like in terms of being Peter Parker. He does that a lot more in the second and third movie. In the first movie, he's I don't know. I don't really like Peter Parker in this movie. I prefer them in the other ones. Uh, like I said, the villain is great. Green Goblin is a great character. J.K. Simmons is a great J. Jonah Jameson. That was his first introduction as JJJ, and that's great. That's great. I love it. But I don't like Toby as Spider-Man. I don't like MJ. I don't like Harry Osborn. And yeah, I don't like any of the characters. I really don't like Uncle Ben. And the Uncle Ben scene, I never really liked that scene because okay, I understand like oh it's Peter's uncle and that's sad, but if I don't feel attached, like this is something that No Way Home does really well, and spoilers for that, Aunt May dies, and when she does, we already feel connected to her. If I see like Uncle Ben for 10 minutes and such, and then he dies, I'm like okay, sure, whatever. Like I'm not expecting Aunt May to die, and Uncle Ben like yeah okay sure, like I already know that he's going to die. That's basically a canon event now. Everybody loses an Uncle Ben. Everybody has an Uncle Ben, and yeah, I just don't really like that scene. I don't think that is emotional or anything. I don't think that any moment in this film is emotional other than its ending when they when the Green Goblin dies. I don't think that Peter, the lessons that he learns, supposedly the lessons that he learns in this movie, I don't think that he carries it in the other movies. If this movie was this, if this was just this movie, maybe I would rank it higher if the second one didn't exist or the third one. But I don't really like it. I think that it is very nostalgia carried at this point. It is very carried by William Dafoe as Green Goblin and his charisma as the character. And I don't really like Tobey Maguire as Spider-Man. I never did, and I don't. I think that yeah, this movie gets carried by Green Goblin. That's most of it. It's full of memes. These the Sam Raimi movies, but yeah. You're going to see in this series that we'll be ranking the Sam Raimi movies a lot, like in the bottom tier, and you'll question my decisions sometimes. But trust me when I say like I don't. I think if you revisit the movies, you're not gonna enjoy them as much. Maybe you will. I'm not saying that you won't. That's preference, but I really don't feel it. Like I just watch the movie and it's not like enjoyable or anything. It's just like, okay, sure. Like I like in terms of carrying movies in the comic book genre forward. In terms of legacy, this movie is great. Yeah, that I can say that Tobey Maguire picked up Spider-Man, Sam Raimi picked up Spider-Man, made a comic book movie, and that opened the doors for a lot of stuff. Yes, I will admit that. Was it the first comic book movie ever? No, there were others. And honestly, like, let me see when the Tim Burton movie came out. Hold on. Yeah, the Tim Burton movie with Batman came out in 1989. So that already was something that carried comic book movies, and I don't think that Sam Raimi really did that. Maybe it did for Marvel, but honestly, I just don't see it. I don't really like the movie, and yeah, that's my opinion on the first movie. I don't say that the movie is bad. The movie is decent or good. It's like in that tier of top decent, low good, like in that. But yeah, I don't have much more to say. Stay tuned for more. I'm gonna do the second one next. It is placed higher. The second one is a good movie. It's a better movie than at least some of the other ones. And yeah, bye bye.